Hey, Craving Gaming, here you go, man. What are you up to? What time is it your way, actually? You're in America, aren't you? Must be 9 o'clock in the morning or something there. 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, I think. Oh no, I hate these. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. Bloody puzzles. Hang on a sec, I'm just setting something up on my phone. Let's see if this works. Hello? Alright, so it's 8:14. Okay, so you must be not New York, but in the middle of the US. Okay, yep, I know the time zone you're in. I'm trying to keep a track of what time it is in different parts of the world, so I know when I'm talking to someone what time it is. Okay. They make a funny noise, these cubes. Double jump, so I should be able to go. Oh, a bit of damage. It's behind that force field, is it? Okay, so I'll remember that for next time. I think I know what I have to do. I think I've got to throw that into that short circuit, grab that, and get the hell out of here. Only problem is... oh, there's an explosive cube. Oh, I didn't see that. This looks nasty. I think I've got to jump over it when it's down there. Nothing? Okay. Right, let's see if my theory works. Oh no! Oh no! You bastard! Son of a bitch. There's something else going on here. Okay, what about... Can I... Oh, why let me put it in there? I missed this button. Oh, let's open this. What was this?
What up, Bill?
God, this game is frustrating. This game is so...
Yeah, it can be, man.
It's so frustrating. You know which game I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah. I noticed what you were playing when I invited you.
Breach, right? It's so fucking frustrating on my stream with it, and yet I cannot help but play it for a couple of hours. Right, that's the mark of a good game. At least from my point of view anyway. I wanted to play this over playing because I was tossing up whether to restart Bloodborne, but the itch to play this game was just too much. And this particular puzzle is very, very tricky. Yeah, you were streaming before. I don't know what's wrong with my the internet on my PS4, but every time I go to anybody's stream, I cannot use the chat. It says I've got an older version of the browser to update it, but I cannot find for the life of
that's
me
just
where
the
to...
PlayStation browser thing.
Yeah, but
If you like,
you can't,
if you
I
go
can't
through the
update it.
friends list, yeah, no, if you go through the friends list though, and you like click on them that way, and then you go watch the broadcast through like the PlayStation service, you can still comment in the live streams and shit like that.
That's stupid. Why does it have to be like that for?
I don't know. I actually, that's why a lot of the times when I'm watching you and Commander streams and shit like that, I'm like playing my game and I just have it running in the background on the tablet or something, because then not only can I talk to you guys and you know, write in the chat and shit like that, or see what the chat is saying and help with moderation if I'm paying enough attention, but that way I can mute the sound, because like if you watch it through the PlayStation service, you can't mute the audio, so if you're in a party with them, you get the audio twice. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be talking and then you'll hear yourself talking 10 seconds earlier, and it fucks you right up.
Yeah.
If you're just watching somebody, it's no big deal, it's all good.
Are you watching what I'm doing right now?
Yep.
Okay, so the issue that I'm having, because I might as well show it to you now, you can see it through the glass. See those 4 laser wires? That's what I can't...
Yeah, so you hit it.
I can't trip them, I can't use the ion cube, and I can't use an explosive cube, so there must be a way to deactivate them, and I know there's a series of buttons. I don't want you to give me the answer now, but I'll show you what I've been doing. I found 5 of them so far.
Honestly, I never completed breach mode, so I can't give you the answer for this one.
Oh, well, in that case then, why am I talking to you? No, I'm just kidding. So I'll... no, I'm just kidding.
If you go back though, dude, you should still be able to do the double jump, right?
Yeah, I can do it right there. There's a switch
well, if
here.
you need to get past, because I noticed you hit one of those ones, but if when you're standing on that middle platform that's a little bit lower, I'm pretty sure you're still high enough that you could double jump to that one directly in front of where you were kind of looking at.
Yeah, probably.
So you can kind of avoid some of the laser tripwires just by not having to walk past them, or
yeah, these ones are alright. It's those last 4. There has to be something on to trip.
Yep.
Because you can't. I can't deactivate them. So, and there's a switch I pushed there, and then there was another one. And wasn't on that side, was it?
Don't forget to look up too. A lot of shit can be hidden on upper floors and shit in this part. The breach mode is particularly notorious for that shit.
Yes, I noticed. That one you got to time it perfectly. Do you notice when you pick up these cubes and carry them around, they make a sound that it sounds like they're made of rubber? Or like really glossy leather or something? It's really weird, that sound. Isn't it? Right. I like that sound. Anyway, so I go back down here, and then there's a... So it's opened that door here, and there's a structural weakness there, it just punches a hole through it. I'll leave that alone. So there's that server, and that server, but the goal is to get that.
I would imagine that this place gets locked down after you hit the button,
so that
and like deactivate the fucking laser tripwire.
So
you'll probably have to punch a hole through the wall to get out.
Yeah. So now I'll push that button, so it's activated this walkway that goes across there, and that's where I then triggered the alarm. So, because I explored everywhere, I couldn't find anything else that changed.
Go across that platform, see where it leads you. There might be a button that's unlocked now as a result.
Probably, because it takes me back to the start. You can see the little triangle too, so if there's a new button somewhere, I'd spot it. I love remote hacking, I just do it for the hell of it half the time. So, and it takes me back to, this is where I started. Here's the triangle. There's nothing here. There's just these crates and there's a lot of
Did
cubes.
you check in behind the crates?
Yeah, I'll move it around.
Also, I find it really interesting that it has like an arrow pointing towards that wall on the ground.
Yeah, I know, but there's nothing there. No, but that's your start point. That's actually your start point. This is where you start.
Ah, I see, I see.
There. But what I find strange
that's your exit point, yeah.
There's a lot
Once
of
you're like
cubes.
done here, that'll light up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm stuck.
Wait. I got it, I think. Dude, the black cubes, can't you put those in, like, in between the laser and the wall, essentially? Block the laser with the cube?
Well, that's what I... Well...
Did you try that before and it detected you, or...?
Yeah, it does. As soon as you put a cube in there, but I didn't use a white one, I used a blue one.
Yeah, I was thinking if you try, like, just a standard black cube, maybe that won't kill you. I mean, if you want, I would almost say look around for some other options first, so you don't have to redo everything you've already done. But that seems to me like it would make some sense if you can't turn it off with fucking anything else. It's also like I didn't really come across this kind of setup for security and shit like that.
Well, the other trick that I tried to do is I put the blue cube here and I exploded it, and that also detected me.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. It's such a small room, so if there's something I missed, I'd see it. And you don't have invisibility on this mode either.
What's that floor thing? Lights up on the floor. You're like standing on it.
Those lights.
Where you were there for a second.
No, there's nothing.
Yeah, like
Either the lasers get deactivated or... Well, I haven't tried putting the cube in front of it. I'm pretty sure this will make it detect it, but I'll do it anyway. Is it going into the laser?
no, not quite.
There you go. See?
Detected?
Yep. No, but it's worth a try because I haven't tried that. Now, I don't even have to screw around with all that. I can just go straight there. All I have to do is jump, take one of those cubes with me, so I'll take it. Oh, actually, no, there's blue ones on the other side.
How many buttons are there? 3 buttons?
I found 5, but in theory, unless I'm missing a 6th one, so the second trick...
It could just be a combination of buttons.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll activate this one first, but I'm pretty sure we'll just activate a walkway here, see? Now, if I blow that up... Oh, it worked! It worked! What's going on here? Oh, it worked! You actually have to blow the cube up further away to form that force field. Look, got it.
Continue default defense.
And yeah, you do have to go
Examine
through that
source
stuff,
location.
that hole in the wall.
Oh, okay, at least I know what to do now.
Yeah.
That didn't work before. I blew it up and it detected me straight away.
Well, and now you'll be able to get all the other towers before you leave, so you can get the perfect finish.
Yeah, get the key fragment.
Yeah.
I cannot get even close to any of the scores that you need that the game asks you to do. And the only thing I can figure out why is that you got to keep waiting until the drones and all that have gotten stronger and smarter, and your average multiplier has gone up. I think that's how it works to beat those scores. Because I can't beat them.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like you need
I think a
60,000.
I think a large part
get
of it
10.
too comes down to your skills, because a lot of them are like time trials, and if your character runs faster, if he's got more energy, if he's got the double jump, if he's, you know, got the power slide and shit like that, and the running knockout and all that type of shit, like, you're gonna be able to fly through these way quicker. Even just, like, at the level that you are right now, if you were to go back and play the first mission, the first level, you would fucking fly through it.
Yeah, I would, but the issue... Yeah, but the issue is, yeah, I would fly through it, but the score I get at the end is still lousy. Because my multiplier is so low. But recently, in the last couple of 2 or 3 times I've been playing this game, I've noticed that suddenly the difficulty of the AIs is going up, and so is my multiplier. Look at it, it's a default at the most 1.5. Normally when I start playing the game it's 1.03 or 1.04. Now it's already gone up to 1.5.
Yeah, some of the things you can unlock will either buff up the security strength or debuff it. So
hey,
if you
Chairman.
want a higher multiplier, you can, and if you want a lesser multiplier, you can.
Kush. The chairman is in our stream. Is in the stream. Here you go, Chairman. Kush is with me in the party, man. Okay, so I know what to do now. So it's just a matter of. So it's just a matter. I hate it when I do that. I need to get a new controller because this one's getting a bit loose. If you get my drift.
Yep.
Look at that, perfect walkway. Look at that.
Is it hard for your charger to hit the port walls?
No.
Getting a little loose on you?
Look, in all honesty, man, Chairman's saying, Kush, I finally came back from walking my dog.
Yeah, he had pieced out during the stream. I didn't end it early or anything, Chairman. It was just a fairly short episode bonus thing. Although I will say it was a pretty emotional, like, sequence of events. It's pretty intense.
I think that's all of them, all the data towers. Now the issue that I have...
There you go, DJ. There'd be a game that you would actually enjoy, I think, and would be fun for us to watch you do a cam video on, because it might make you cry a little bit.
Kush, I just realised something.
What?
I know why now there's so many of those iron cubes lying around. Because when those drones come out, if you're smart, see what I'm doing? I put the cubes...
Set up traps.
Exactly. Now, I think they spawn on that side. I think. When are you going to start Kingdom Come Deliverance? Is that a question for me,
About
Chairman?
or so.
Or for Kush?
Probably both of us, man. Come on, bro. Join the fucking... Join the group. Join the trend.
Chairman, Kush has suggested to stay in my stream for the whole time and not to leave at all. No, I'm just kidding. He said he's going to start in... How long? Half an hour?
Yeah.
An hour?
Yeah, my audio shared, so he should be able to hear me. I think it's shared. I should triple check that one.
Yeah, and about...
No, I can hear myself in your stream. I'm audio shared.
I'm just thinking that the other one, I might just place it here. Okay, so if I've done this right, I might put another cube here, but I think at this point, if I drop the sphere... Actually, you know what? Use it. So what I'll do, I'll put it on the spot that I originally wanted to put it, which was here. Yeah, right here. Because I have a feeling that one will trigger the other one.
DJ, I have another idea for you. that you should test out for me, because I never had an opportunity like this before. Grab some of those, like, blank fucking boxes, and you know that door that you're walking through, the one that locks up? Stack the boxes in the lip of the door so it can't close. Wedge it open with a couple of crates. And then you'll have an easier way out. Because, I mean, you can punch a hole in the wall, but it's a tiny hole.
Did that door shut, did it?
Yeah, that's like the one that you, like, is beside the one that you punch the hole in. When you grab the ball thing, the data ball, it locks the other door, which is why you gotta punch a hole in the wall. But I've never tried to actually block one of the main doors here before. It might be possible that you can do that. I don't know. I wouldn't do it with the ion ones, because I think they would blow up if it, like, pinched it, but I think the, like, solid, normal ones might be able to wedge that door open for you.
I might actually prefer if that door shuts, because I think those sentries appeared right here, and they'll see me straight away and I can't be seen.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true. It looks to me like it's an easier way to get out of there if you could keep the lip from popping up at all. Because the other way that you go, you gotta, like, chuck the ball instead of jumping out of it, you know what I mean?
Alright, hang on a sec, because I'm
If you
going
keep
to
that
try
one door to
this
the right
now.
unlocked, then you can just walk out with it.
Just hang on a sec, I'm going to do this now.
Alright.
Tag and server logbook will register.
Oh, look where the thing landed!
Oh, it did.
Oh, I didn't get all of them.
Wait, did they all just go for the spear? Is that what they're going for? Is like the spear thing that you chucked?
No, they're looking for me, and they can't see me. If they see me, that's it, because I have to do this stealth.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, because if they're all going for the spear to, like, check out the spear thing, then you could chuck the spear into a back corner where you've already set up a couple of those fucking ion things, and when they all fly up to investigate it, you blast them all at one time.
Well, what I'm going to do this time, I'm not going to bother doing the towers and that, I'll just go straight for that. Actually, no, I can't put that down yet because I need this one.
And you can't use your invisibility in this one?
No, it's not available, which is fair enough.
Are you able to use your, like, quick step? Your sprint or whatever?
Look where that landed.
Ah, it looks like you can't use it when you're holding things. Fair enough. Or is that only crates? Because, yeah, if you could do the sprint thing, then you might have a chance, too. Because you can't, like, they can't see the sprint thing, so if you got onto the ramp and made it across in one kind of shot, you'd be all good.
Are you talking about this move? I think you're talking about that move I just did then.
Just give me a second. Yeah, that one.
It depends on where the ramp is.
If you could line yourself up without being seen and jet yourself across, you should be alright.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh wow, so you can still jump quite high. I think the reason why I fucked it up before was because I shot those crates before the drones appeared, before they spawned in.
Yeah.
So I've got to take my time. I just got to take my time, because there's no rush. There's no point me screwing around, I might as well just do it. Because once I know what I'm doing, then I can get it properly next time. And get these data towers and that, so I'm just going to trigger it. Yeah, so that door's shut actually, which is good.
Breach point open. Seek and destroy entity.
Okay, there they are. Oh, I destroyed all of them.
Inspect. Priority.
YouTube is continuing to fuck with me.
Oh no, there's still another one. Oh, he saw me. Oh, fuck off.
That's another picture to take so I can compare it with all the other ones and fucking start yelling at them later, because seriously, I'm getting sick and fucking tired of this shit. This is fucking bullshit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yep. Well, and conveniently too, yesterday when I was streaming, I got 2 more subs, and I knew it was gonna fucking happen. But I go look at my subs, and the 2 people that subbed are still on my subscribers list, because they're both visible subs. But when I look at my sub count, it was at 390, and then I just got 1 from my last stream, apparently. But it seems to me like YouTube is fucking with my shit. I don't know if it's their, their software has pegged me as somebody that they don't like or whatever, because I say shit that they don't like. That's totally a possibility. I wouldn't be blown away at all if they had software that helped them do that. But the fact that all of my videos are just having, anywhere between 60 and 100 views robbed from them, and I have fucking photo evidence to prove all this shit now, and my subs have been constantly getting fucking robbed. My sub count does not accurately reflect the amount of subs that I have, or they are unsubscribing old subscribers as the new ones come in. Because, like, I would be more understanding if the analytics didn't say that I had gained a whole bunch of subs this month, but I'm still sitting at about what I've been sitting at for the last fucking, like, full month. You know what I mean? So when it's telling me that I've gone up by 16 total, it's not counting the minuses, like, it tells me how many minuses there are compared to pluses, but it doesn't accurately reflect on my subtotal. There's something going on. So sick of it, though. This is such horseshit.
Oh, why does it always have to fall down there? Can't you fall down on the platform like everybody? Look at that, I forgot about the wire coming down. I just screwed it up.
Yeah, see, I'm looking right now, it says I'm up by 22 subscribers this month. Really? Really? Because, yeah, no. That's not true at all. I would be sitting... If that was true, I would be sitting at over 400 now. Just barely, I'd be at like 401, I think. But compared to the last time I checked and shit like that, if this was accurately reflected on my fucking sub counter, I would be over 400.
Wait a minute, I need to open this door.
Well, and I would also like to point out here, too, according to this, for my last month, subscribers gained, 14. Subscribers lost, 1. That's from my watch page. Your YouTube channel, subscribers gained, 7. Subscribers lost, 3. Fair enough. Should still be up by, what am I looking at, 13, so should be up by 17 at that point. Other subscribers gained, 4, lost 1, so that's another 3. YouTube search, 3 gained, none lost. Other YouTube channel, what's that? I don't have another YouTube channel, it's gotta be from other channels that recommended your channel or videos, or from other channels that are related to your channel. Oh, that's fucking cool. Okay, well, 2 gained, 1 lost. Whatever. Still, though, like, everything on here is positive. Except for the subscription speed where I've got 0 and -2, but you, like, again, you add up the subscribers lost compared to the subscribers gained, and it is not accurately reflecting on my subscriber total.
No, those numbers never add
Subscribers
up.
gained, total 30. Subscribers lost, total 30. Again, it's not accurately reflected. Pretty pissed off about this whole situation.
Alert. Open breach point detected. Run diagnostics in sector.
Well, that's not fair, Kush.
No.
That's not fair because I knocked out all those droids, and now it turns out there's a soldier up there as well.
There's a what?
A soldier up at the top that spawns in on the top platform.
For fuck's sake.
So that means now I've got to make sure there's a crate up there as well, because I stunned all the droids, but the soldier saw me. I mean, that's bullshit.
You know what you should maybe consider doing?
What? Nuke it?
No, not nuke it. You should bring in a... just 1 second here. Gotta load this in for 1 sec. But you should bring in... What am I thinking of? Oh, a sniper rifle. Like a tranquilizer or a sniper rifle. Like, exit out of the actual match, bring that in. Deal with the bots, the like, drones or whatever, the same way you did, and then just crouch up and snipe them out before he can see you.
That's just horseshit. That's such horseshit. I even threw...
Oh yeah, no, I agree. That's a bitch of a mission. Can't go invisible and they're all coming for you.
Well, what I'm going to have to do now is put a crate up at the top.
I mean, to be legit, that game mode, like, I didn't play it for that long, but even I got the feeling that it was made by the fucking Japanese. Like, that's some grindy shit. That's some puzzly, grindy, fuck you shit. Kind of like the game is constantly like, and fuck you in the ass.
Defense Unit 580712AW. Continue diagnostic script. Confirmed. Data activity is authorized. Move to next. Data secure. No threat present. Server security diagnostics updated. Data received. Archiving. Diagnostics received. Proceed to next. Sensors detecting acceptable data. Resume default defense protocol. Defense Unit 580-416 MA. Resume sector sweep. Acknowledged. Proceed to waypoint RX-115. Acknowledged. Authorization granted. Proceed. Defense Unit 580028 WP is authorized to run security scan. Accepted. Compiling. Activate when system is ready. Archiving server security diagnostics.
You make it through, DJ? Or are you still on your setup?
No. I got the shit, so I went to another map.
Ah, fair enough, man. Come back when you've got more OP shit going on.
Well, not so much that. I know what I need to do, but I just need to be a bit more... Like, there's no point doing the same thing 20 times. I've spent about half an hour on that one.
Well, and on top of that, like, you'll come across weapons and ammunition types that'll be good against drones or good against the fucking trooper up top and shit like that. You'll come across skills. Like, I think you can unlock the... I don't remember. I haven't played the breach mode and, like, checked out the skills page in a long time. But I think you still have, like, the taser gauntlet thing that you can unlock later on if you feel like it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different things that can help on that mission other than invisibility that you might not have. That's why, like, with that one in particular, it's one of those where you're gonna come back and you're gonna end up playing the same mission 2 or 3 times. Because depending on what your skill set is and what you have available for you, like, there was a couple of missions in there where I couldn't get through them because I didn't have the ability to punch through a wall. So until I had that ability, I couldn't, you know, continue through the main map, so I had to go back and play a couple of the older missions until I leveled up. Did a little bit better on those because I had the double jump skill and I could get the last little piece of information to get all data and unlock the key. And then I leveled up, went back, played the other mission, hit another wall where I didn't have the skill I needed, went back and played the old missions again, decimated them.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with my controller. It's almost like he moves on his own, this guy. I got rid of one guard, but I think there's another one lurking over there. What shits me is I can't use any augmentations.
The idol did not impress the nobility.
See what a stupid fucking system this is? Like, fuck off. Like, get fucked. You know, like I fucking press jump, except when I'm actually jumping. Look, it started again. Why let me jump across that gap? I did it before. Jesus Christ.
Get a running start at it. You're just walking before you do your double jump. You're also, it seems like you're double jumping early.
I can't double jump on this.
Oh, that's what's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably your timing then.
Hang on a sec. hang on a sec. I'm hitting this thing when I jump. So is there a spot where I can... Yeah, that's because it had to be right on the lip. So there's a server there. And that server... But it says there's one more hidden. And I cannot find it for the life of me.
An unauthorized access point is open.
Oh wow, you have access to like nothing.
Now it says, it reckons that there's one more. So there's a 2 terabyte hard drive hiding somewhere and I can't find it. And I've got nowhere to look. Oh, you know what I should get you to do?
There's 3 levels.
Or an entity detected by optic sensors.
Yeah, but it's not on the map, which means it's hidden somewhere, but I've got no augmentations to look for it. So I don't know whether...
Visual anomaly detected.
I don't know whether it doors...
Camera just looked at
Hmm?
I said that sneaky bitch camera just looked at.
But I know that it's not through that door.
Maybe I'll get my horsemanship maxed out.
It's not through there. I reckon something else is going on. I don't understand why there's that room there. You know what I should get you to do for me? I should get you to look up this map and see if it tells you where the last hidden server is.
You would have to know what it's called to begin with.
Thorax. S07 Thorax. Thorax. I try to look it up on the internet on this thing, but by the time it fucking downloads, it'll probably crash the bloody system.
Warning. Foreign entity found.
That turret is getting on my nerves. I should get rid of it.
Optics tracking
You're
foreign
in Network
entity.
1B, aren't you?
What was that?
You're in Network 1B, aren't you?
Yeah, 1B SO7 Thorax. Yep, that's it. It's gotta be hidden somewhere. Or it's behind one of those closed doors.
Optics detect foreign entity.
Yeah, what else is new?
Detecting foreign entity.
What was that?
There's like a hidden wall.
Where is it? Is it on level 1, 2?
You know that staircase that you were at where you were like jumping across it and shit like that? Or trying to jump across it? Head just hold on. I will switch back to your stream here and I'll help you out so I can see what the hell's going on. See what you're up to.
So there is a...
Yeah, go back to where that staircase was, and instead of going left and like going towards the open area where you jump, go right, head up the stairs. I can see your stream now. So yeah, just head
Oh,
up
I
that
think I
area
know.
now.
I think I know what you're talking.
Unauthorized presence detected.
There's like a data tower, and then you keep going, and there's a wall that's fake, and when you get close to it, it'll peel away, and there's another data tower in there.
you son of a bitch, there it is there. Oh, you mean, oh, wasn't that the section of wall there? Oh no, I didn't press on that one. Oh, I don't believe it. I searched all the walls, but now that I think about it, I didn't search that corner. You son of a bitch. I knew there was a hidden wall somewhere. I knew it. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
That's all good, man.
Oh, man. Good, so I got another data key. See the score I got? So I got 12,000 with the multiplier 1.08. Look what you got to get, 71.5. And there's no way I can get that right now with what I've got. It's impossible.
Well, some of the other things that you unlock in the packs are like buffs for you too. Like you can get like speed buffs that make your character, your avatar, just physically faster.
Yeah,
wherever he runs, he's faster.
Yeah, but they give you these cards, but you can only use them in that round and then they expire. They're not permanent. Which is really annoying because I don't know where that's appropriate to use it, you know? Like, so I'm just saying...
Dude, just save them up until you're actually ready to start doing speedruns, and then when you're on the speedruns and you know exactly what route you want to take, you can pop in one of the cards to buff you up just enough to get your speedrun. You know what I mean?
I'll show you what I've got. It's in here.
Oh, nice. You got a gold SMG now.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, no, I got like... I got a gold sniper, I got a gold pistol, I got a gold SMG, I had so much gold shit, it was ridiculous. And it was all from that reserve, because of the deluxe edition and all that shit, the gold edition. Came with like fucking a ridiculous amount of crafting cards and shit too.
Gives me the shits. Sometimes fast. Look at this, I've got 36, look, I've got 18 cheats. With speed up and more health and whatever, and then I've got 18 patches. These patches, you can only use them once. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Yeah. You should be able to use, they should be permanent. Just choose which one. Got heaps of these. Expansion kits and shit like that. Oh, I've got another one of these, have I? The power. I don't need it though, I've got enough in my inventory. These ones are permanent, the abilities.
What? No.
B and C, so these ones are permanent. Whereas the other one, and that one's permanent. If you don't sell it, but the other ones are temporary, like these ones are temporary. Yeah, I find that weird. That's what's weird about this game, it's quite quirky. That's a dead end. In that server. But your name's on there, Kush Coffee and Games. Wait a minute, I've got 4 firewall keys and there's a firewall here, I can just breach that. So that transport one that I'm stuck on is actually a cul-de-sac. Like it just leads to a dead end, so... Actually, I'll get rid of the key. Three, 2, 1. DJ. You know what? I feel like I'm the gaming version of Julian Assange. Kush.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, this looks nasty. I hate these funny shaped ones. You know what? You might be right. Whoever invented this game either has some mild form of autism, or this is an example of quirky Japanese humour. Yeah, because some of those puzzles, right, are bastards to work out, but when you work them out and you go back and do it a second or third time, most occasions they end up being easy.
Yeah.
And that is the mark of a true game. Sorry for everybody watching my stream, I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be back in 1 minute. So I can't see messages, but I can still talk.
Alright, so DJ, just so you know, I'm going to end up starting on my Kingdom Come stream, so I'm going to drop out of the party for a bit, but I will be back in a couple hours. I'm not doing 4 hours for this one now, I'm only doing like 3-ish.
I think that's
2, 3.
unacceptable. I think we should stay in the party together and do a joint stream.
Again,
No, I'm kidding,
it wasn't
I'm kidding.
story related and... No.
Gosh, I'm kidding,
Dude, if it was Elite Dangerous, I totally would.
Well, you know what? If you ever do decide to go back to this game, for example, and also Bloodborne is out too, maybe you should download that if you want, if that's something that interests you.
I'm not really a masochist with my games. I generally don't put my games even on like the hardest difficulty. I like being a little bit OP. I'm not opposed to the idea of maybe getting into Bloodborne one day, and I'm going to add it to my library so I can download it at some other time period.
That's what I was going to say. Keep it in your library because at least you got the option to download
Agony
it. Yeah.
coming out, with Final Fantasy and Homefront Revolutions needing to be completed, with Far Cry 5 and Agony coming out, I've got like... And I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance... Come Deliverance, I've already put over 105 hours into this fucking game, and I'm still not done yet. I'm probably about 3/4-ish through the story, maybe 2/3-ish through the story. I don't really know, because I haven't finished it, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean, because that's why I'm a bit fussy about which games I play, because now I'm finding on Battlefront, I've got this one, and I thought the add-ons would only take a few days, but I can see that just the Breach is going to take me weeks.
The Breach is the longest add-on, though.
Yeah, they've got the Far Cry 5 with the Far Cry 3 as well, and now this renewed interest in Bloodborne, so I know what you mean when you go, fuck, I can't play all these games, I've got to stick to these 2 or 3 and that's it, and if I just suggested Bloodborne, maybe something later down the track, but yeah, put it in your library so at least you've got it.
Yeah.
Just have a top up. I need to top up before I enter the Breach. Kush?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you already left. No, I was just saying I was getting a top up. One thing I did do, I learnt straight away in this game, all the old guns, I broke them up into spare parts, and I maximised the damage on all the weapons I've got now. So some of those robots in that 2-3 shots and they're gone. I'm not struggling like before those bullets. Even though that gives you 17 bullets, now they really count. As you notice, I destroyed that big robot on the 2 legs. It usually takes, excuse me, heaps of shots.
Acknowledged.
I'm going to try and do this silently. To try and ambush these little... Where are they? So he just stands there. It's behind that server. Alright, man.
Processing.
If you're going to go and do that stream, oops, you nearly saw me. I'll talk to you in a couple of hours, I suppose.
Yep, I'm just gonna be here for a little bit while I set up the tags and shit like that. Because if I go and leave the party now, then it'll end up deleting all of what I've already put in, and then I gotta retype it.
Compiling data.
The pain in the ass. But, I mean, PlayStation, or like the first 15 seconds don't really get broadcast to YouTube anyways. Which is part of why I always do, like, my mic check and shit like that. Like, if you go and rewatch my streams, usually speaking, like, if I'm just kind of on time and everything's going good, my mic check and shit ends just about the time that the stream actually kicks in on YouTube side.
Proceed.
You don't really see a blue page when I check my shit really quick.
Okay, I got rid of 1 guard, now I've got to get rid of the other one.
Server security diagnostics updated.
Bloody game. I'm only going to play a couple of hours of this, and then have a big breakfast and watch a bit of TV, and then I'll go on to Battlefront 2. I have to say one thing though.
Yep.
I have such a love-hate relationship
Accepted.
with that game that I think the last time I was in this type of relationship was when I was engaged to that Japanese girl. Like seriously, this game drives me bonkers. It really does, because it's a game that has parts of it that I absolutely love and parts of it I absolutely detest.
Well, and you feel cheated.
Yeah,
Don't
not
get
just,
me wrong, man. I feel the pain. Believe me. I like No Man's Sky. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it feels a bit like that. It feels like they... And the other thing is
They promised all this gangster shit and they're not following through.
No, I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it at all, because...
I mean, even like their update schedule right now seems pretty piss poor. It's like they were told they weren't allowed to do the microtransactions, and they were just like, well, we give up then.
Well, pretty much, yeah. And the other thing is that, you know, you've got Galactic Assault, Starfighter Assault, right? But with the Galactic Assault, the Strike and Blast use the same map, so the inner part of the map that is used in Galactic Assault, so you're in the same map again. Then they put the jetpack cargo, and even though I really love that mode, I can't play it for more than half an hour because, again, it's the same bloody map.
Yeah.
Right, so, and it's like, hang on a minute, you brought out the original Battlefront, you had about 6 or 8 different modes already before you added all those DLCs, and with this one, that's what you come up with. I just think that that's not good enough. And also the basic programming errors. See, even without all that controversy with the loot crates, I would still be extremely angry because of all the basic programming errors that were in this game. Okay, now if you go and even get a title right on the next level that you're loading into, then as far as I'm concerned, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like you're driving a car, you see smoke coming out of the engine, but you just don't give a fuck about checking the oil. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. It's like that, you know, so you're driving a nice Ferrari, but there's smoke coming out of the engine, one of the tyres is half flat, the back window is half wound down, you can't put it back up, and you know what I mean, doesn't run quite right, but it's a Ferrari. That's what it feels like with this game. If that makes sense, yeah. Anyway, I won't go on about it because
It's all good, man.
I already
I was just
spoke
finishing
about
my
it
coffee,
before.
but my analogy would be slightly different. I feel more like, and this is something that I actually put to DICE, because DICE kind of pisses me off for this. Originally, I was kind of, you know, playing devil's advocate. It might not have been DICE's fault. EA has been doing this with tons of games, blah. But the more I reflect on it, they didn't make it as core of a fucking part of the game. Like, they didn't integrate your whole progression system in the other EA published games. And the way that EA, or not even EA, but the way that DICE has almost been treating this is, like, I feel like they were on the side of the microtransactions more than they let off after the fact, because it's like you bought somebody a Ferrari, but you bought this really preppy, snooty bitch a Ferrari, and she wanted a Lamborghini. And so she treated it like shit until it was in the state that you described. You know what I mean? Like, that's what DICE has been doing to this game at this point in time. It's like they got, you know, well, we wanted a whole bunch of the kickbacks for the money that we were going to make from the microtransactions too, so now we're all bitter and we're going to fucking be lazy about things. Because you haven't really seen that much in the way of gameplay patches. They take for fucking ever to come out. They really don't do a lot in terms of how much they actually fix or balance. Like, for the amount of time frame in between, it's pathetic. they have a bigger team than that. They could definitely do it at a much
Unauthorized
faster
presence
pace.
detected.
And where's the extra content that was promised? Where is it?
Yeah, but what's it?
And no doubt they're gonna turn. Well, and on top of that, the fact that they turned around too and said that they're turning it back on.
Inspection program is priority.
It's
Yeah,
just, it's.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? You look at the game I'm playing right now. This game, in some ways, has more complexity than Battlefront 2, and to me, that's unacceptable. It should be the other way around. And this is a DLC. This is an add-on. Yeah, but I find this game more challenging, and there's more effort put into it, and no glitches, no fucking bullshit. Okay, I agree it's a single-player game, but nevertheless, I get more enjoyment out of playing this, even though I get
It's
frustrated.
not broken.
Well, not just it's not broken,
Not
but this
broken,
game has
it's
a
not
certain,
glitchy, it's
and
not fucking.
it's clever.
It's smooth.
It's clever. They've really put a lot of thought into this. You know, I don't know what else to say.
Dice is dropping the ball. That's what can be said. But I'm gonna fire up here now, DJ. So I will talk to you.
Foreign entity detected by
Commander, I think should be getting on pretty soon. Should be on in like an hour, I think. If you're still on.
Move to sector. Investigate.
Raw.
Danger. Exterior channel detected.
What a prick of a game this is, though. Wow. TEC, here you go, man. Oh, look what I found here. Use remote hack to bypass laser tripwires. Oh, does that mean I can disable the ones? I might have to get that one. So TC, what have you been up to, man? I wonder if this one will help me with the tripwires on that. That's the Tesla. What was that other one? This is the Titan. So that protects you against damage. This is upgrades Titan to also ignore EMP effects. Oh, that's useful. I probably should get that one. What else can I get? Become invisible for a short period of time. I think invisibility might be useful. You're such a bastard though, because you can't make up your mind what to bloody reduce damage from enemy attacks. It's just hard to make up my mind. If I use that one, you know what? The invisibility makes more sense. Actually, because with the invisibility, I can go through the wire without having to hack it. And then that'll stretch it out. Alright, good, that makes more sense. This game is Deus Ex, and this is one of the DLCs, and it's based on hacking. So it's separate from it's part of the main story, but in the main story you run around as a character and shoot or whatever. Whereas in this one you are running around as well, but you're doing more hacking and getting to an exit as opposed to doing missions. No, this game I'm playing on a PS4, but I'm originally a PC gamer. Okay, so there's one there, so there's 10, 20, 30, seems to be 30. Alright, let's try it. Oh no.
Run diagnostic script in sector J.
Oh, what a nuisance. He actually saw me. Gotta be patient with this game, you can't just run around. Okay, so that's my invisibility. Oh, wait a minute, if I can go invisible... Now, how am I supposed to reach that one?
Detection of server threat unsuccessful. Audible disturbance detected. Minor.
Defense unit. Move to investigate. Potential threats still present. Maintain increased tactics. Optics tracking foreign entity.
What are we?
Probability of server threat still high. Maintain. Confirmed.
Overwatch? No. No, I don't, unfortunately. I've got too many games to play because now Bloodborne has come out as a free game and I've got that game.
Uploading possible coordinates. Move to scan.
I'm up to about rank 80 or something, or 90, I can't remember. And then I stopped playing it because it got too hard. How the hell am I going to get to that? That's the bit I must be missing something.
Defense Unit 580436 MG. Run intensified diagnostics. Confirmed.
That guy's
Continue enhanced scan for security threat. Server threat detected.
Now, if I'm invisible...
Acknowledged. Threat risk remains high probability.
Oh, that worked out nicely. So once I do that, I can... Oh, where's the exit? Oh good, at least I completed a bit. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? I don't know how I'm going to crack that one. Oh, this one I might be able to crack now.
Alert. Open breach point detected.
Secure. No threat present.
Confirmed.
All disturbance detected. Minor movement.
Inspect sector for security threat.
Advancing.
Transmit detection of certain threat.
Waypoint scan complete. No threat detected.
Compiling data. Alert. Open breach point detected.
Movement acceptable.
Server security diagnostics updated. Server novel registered. Inspect.
Yes. Yes, got it. Yes, got it. Excellent. That's what I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Finally cracked it. I'm such a bastard.
Sup?
Commander, you're just in time. I'm such a bastard. You know Breach, that DLC I've
Yeah.
been playing. I've been selling challenges to Jabukalaka's account and to LeBrug and other people that I know that are not playing this game, and because they don't accept the challenge, a day later when I go back in, I get a free crate. And I just sent another marker right
Yeah,
now.
that's awesome.
Because I noticed I kept on getting these, because I did it to get the trophy, and then I realised that one of them, the person I sent it to, didn't answer, and so I got a bonus crate. So, and
You should send one to me.
Yeah, you weren't on the list actually when I tried. For
Oh,
some reason.
weird.
Yeah, so I'm only going to play this for another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to get do some Battlefront. Not straight away, but I was actually talking to Kush for a while because I was in the party with him.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he went off to do his stream. Oh, this is this one that I can't crack. I can't crack this one because there's a tower and I can't jump up to it for some reason.
Oh.
Oh, this is getting harder now. Garrison. What to do here? Oh, don't tell me this is one of the ones where I got to shoot him up. Oh no, it's extract data. It's heavily guarded.
Oh, sweet. I can download the free monthly games now, by the way.
Which includes Bloodborne.
And Ratchet and Clank.
If
You
I
can
were
totally
you,
stream Ratchet and Clank these days.
I'd stay away from Bloodborne. Stay away from it
Hey, I've got to at least give it a go. I've tried Dark Souls.
I'm actually not sure whether I can spawn into your game immediately. I think I can, because I'm not as highly ranked as Derb, or that other guy that I was playing with, so I might be able to give you a hand. Funny thing is with this, this breach, I don't get that many people watching it at the time. I might go to
Activate when system is ready.
15 to 20 people watching overall. But then I'll come back a day or two later and it's nearly doubled in views. It's like a lot of people can catch up on it later, which I'm actually quite happy about, because if they're catching up with it later, then that means they're paying attention. Like they're checking out what I'm doing. You know what I
Breach
mean?
does look really cool, though.
Well, you know what I was saying to Kush before?
Authorization granted. Proceed.
In some respects, this game has more complexity and sophistication than Battlefront 2.
Now, you're going to have to elaborate that, because I was about to say that's not hard.
Well, what I mean is, I like Battlefront 2 and I like playing it, but there are times where the game just doesn't challenge me in the same way, say, this one does.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
You know, and even
Maintain.
the other Deus Ex,
Security is priority
like,
0.
like the main game, even if you do want to go in hot, you cannot mow people down in the same way that you do in, say, Call of Duty or Halo, that sort of thing where you shoot them up. Like, you can shoot a few, but you know from experience, if you start being a dickhead or trying to take on the armoured cops and you're not ready, you die.
Yeah.
And there's none of this dodge rolling bullshit either. Really hard to concentrate when these guys are annoying me. Just lucky that I increased the strength of my weapon, but... Oh no, there's a turret. No. How many... Oh, you can get behind it. Now I think about this game, it's a real tight ass with the resources. It's such a bastard, like it only gives you like 17 bullets and... You know what I mean? It won't let you shoot them up the same way. Sounds like you're eating something.
I made a pudding.
Look how beautiful the scenery's in here, man.
Yeah. I like the doorways. They look like...
Hang on a second, what's supposed to...
Detected foreign entity.
Oh, not again.
You know what it's sort of like as well? It almost looks like a James Bond infiltration scene.
A little bit, yeah, but it's a little like a cross between James Bond and The Matrix.
Yeah.
A sort of, yeah.
Look at the new dude isn't playing.
How the hell am I supposed to activate that one? Oh shit. I can't jump up it.
That guy can shoot walls. I can't remember.
Oh, there was tinted glass I could have activated there. That would have made my life so much easier. I might just have to activate this one and get the hell out of here.
Alert. Open breach point detected.
Uh-oh.
Apparently the Deus Ex season pass is no longer available.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're in a bit of trouble.
I'm invisible at the moment. Oh,
That turret is not letting up.
that's alright. No, but often I don't expect to complete on the first attempt because you gotta trigger all the traps on that. See what the hell's going on. Oh wow, there's another locked file. I've got another firewall key that I can activate there. I've got invisibility a little bit, which will make my life a little bit easier. But I can't let these bastards see me though, that's the only thing. Gotta be really careful with my battery. So how the hell am I supposed to hack that one?
Don't look at me. It's been so long since I touched on this.
So what are you up to tonight, man?
I don't know yet.
Support
Doing
units.
Battlefront,
Investigate.
and when you stop the
Security
Starfighter,
is
it's like
priority.
on place really dangerous.
That pisses me off when the computer voice is
Upgraded diagnostic
it's so
scanner
loud.
protocol.
It's so loud that I can't hear you talking.
Sorry.
No, it's not you, it's the stupid game. Like when the computer voice talks, it overpowers me.
So what I was saying is I'll play Battlefront, and when playing, I'll get off and play Elite Dangerous, probably.
Oh, you don't have to play Battlefront, man. 'Cause like I said, I've got a much more relaxed attitude about that game now because I understand why people are frustrated with it because I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan and I'm annoyed about it.
Hmm.
You know, and that's what
I'm not fair.
I can't hear you,
You
mate.
know what I had more? I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan too. And you know what I had more pleasure playing? Attack of the Clones on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that game, by the way?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was
And-
great for its time, wasn't it?
And that
It
Revenge
had walkers and everything.
Yeah. And then there was that, what was that other one? There was that Revenge of the Sith one where you play as, was it Anakin Skywalker? And Obi-Wan and that? Those bloody droids. I hated that level with the lava, that Mustafar level. That was a pretty
Yeah.
level.
It was a little bit side-scroller, but it was really good graphics, wasn't it?
For its day, yep.
Hmm. I'd still enjoy it now. My voice might sound different because I'm downloading something too, by the way.
Oh, he knows where I am. I'm not, I can't crack the last
Scan
tower.
set. Re-establish contact.
Oh, you can jump back up here from this side. Oh, cool. Alright, so I know that for next time. So I can sneak up on that guard.
Star Wars 3's expansion pass is $6 at the moment.
By the way, do you want to see me run really fast? Watch this trick.
Okay, I'm watching.
And then I go back here if I've got enough power. And that's it. I should have enough. So basically, it launches you forward like the Flash. And that's fast enough to get past the alarm if you time it right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, if you do it and you stop right in front of the camera, then you've done it wrong.
Yeah, well.
See, the problem is I can't get to that one. I don't know how to hack that one. So I don't know whether there's a server above my head and I can't reach it. And I don't know how to...
Visual anomaly detected.
I think I need some sort of remote hacking ability or some bullshit.
Oh, can you climb those white lights?
Server threat detected.
No, you can't. And there's nothing else to activate, so
Optical detection systems alerted.
that turret's a bitch.
Actually, quite
You can get...
disappointed in putting it. Take it.
You cut me up, man.
Optics detect foreign entity. Backup.
Saying I'm disappointed in my pudding, it literally takes nothing.
Security risk.
Oh, why was Preston?
Proceed to sector LS704. Run upgraded diagnostics.
Oh, all I need to do is just go here. And then I can activate this thing.
Move to sector. Investigate.
And go back up here. Of course. I can escape this way. Oh good, I should be able to crack this puzzle
Visual
as well.
contact is priority.
Oh no, the door's locked. You bastards. You absolute bastards. Nothing's a bastardry about this game that never ceases to amaze me. Hang on a sec. Oh, you're a fuck. You know what? This game is a real bitch. Wow, you had to activate that one to get through it. What a bastard.
Well, at least you worked it out.
Yeah, but I still can't get that last tower though. And there's another map in the other server where I've got the same problem. Oh, watch this. I'll send a challenge now. Actually, I'll send it to... Are you on the list? See, sometimes you're on the list and sometimes you're not.
Maybe it's because I've got it uninstalled.
I'm going to send it to Swag this time.
Yeah, the risk with that. He might go in just to beat you.
But even if he does, the worst that can happen is he gets the crate and I get one as well, but mine is a crappy one, whereas his is a better one. But it's not like I lose anything. But chances are he'll just ignore it, he'll laugh and ignore it. He'll probably get the message while I'm doing it.
He'll probably message you and go, "What are you doing in JFX, DJ?"
There you go, so I've seen all my challenges for today, and actually that was harder. Oh, I've ranked up again, so I've got another practice point, yes.
I'll be right back.
It's unfair though that I can't crack the other one. Eliminate all units. This is a warfare one, is it?
Data movement detected. Unauthorized. Server lockdown executed.
Oh, look what they put the server. Oh, there's one of those heavy guards. He's a
Generating additional defense units.
Negative results on enhanced. This capability is compromised.
Investigate possible security risk.
Oh, I fell down. Oh, of all the places. Oh, it's happened again! It's happened again. I keep falling down. I was the marine. There's a trap there or something. I don't get it.
That was super funny. So I just walked out to what am I barking at? No, like any all the station that I started down all the way, so it just jumped like feel
Alert.
for my dog.
Open breach point detected.
Oh, there's the bridge point there. Wow, that was brutal. Yeah, that was brutal. Just getting a praxis, getting closer to a praxis point. This one looks nasty. Yeah, this one is a nasty one. Crappy ringtone?
Yeah, I heard some sort of
Me?
growl.
I can't hear.
Warning. Possible presence detected. Approaching. Animal disturbance detected. Minor.
Oh, you keep pushing the wrong button. That's just stupid. Look at that, I got detected, so I fucked it up.
This one looks really nice, but I don't like the floor.
See? See what I just got then? I got a backup pack, a backup data provided to users when a challenge was refused or expired. See, they're coming in now.
Wow.
So this is almost like with the crafting parts and that. So let's see what it's giving me. Pistol damage. Oh, that's one of those cards. Ah, 5,000 credits. Yes. Oh, ability parts. No, I don't really use those high pistols. Ooh, I think that's armor piercing battle rifle. Actually, that's useful for the unit destruction missions where one of them's got armor. See what I mean? How good was that?
That was pretty good.
So what I can do now is quickly go to this one. Go into my reserve. Machine pistol.
By the way, make sure you tell me when we're going to Battlefront.
Yeah, I'm only going to have cornflakes. I'm not going to be like too long. A Lancer rifle? No, I need that gun. I'm just tossing up whether to... Oh, I've got a grenade launcher as well. Oh, I should keep that. Yeah, I won't break those weapons up. Maybe the machine pistol I can get rid of. So I've got 30 rounds of AP ammo, got all that cheats. Got the recovery. One lousy grenade, 3 mines. Got an expansion kit but no room for it. I don't really need the expansion kit anyway. Wow, this gun's actually got even more power. Stupid, that only gives me 7 shots. So what we'll do this time. This time, I'm going to be nasty. I'm going to use this gun.
Warning. Data extraction underway. Server lockdown activated.
Minor. Audible.
Reinforcements defensive.
Look at that, one shot and I was down.
Wow.
It's a nice gun, this one. I don't use it very often because it's a bit overpowering.
I just bought a new ship in Elite Dangerous and it has the most gangster sounding engines.
Server threat spotted. Sensors detecting minor audible disturbance.
Can I give you and your stream a sound sample of these engines?
No. No way,
No.
never.
Oh. I just thought you'd want to hear it.
But I won't get a copyright strike.
I doubt you'd get it from one sound, but I'll wait till you're done streaming then.
Oh, what just happened then?
I do not know.
Oh, I found another one on the servers though. What a bastard, it was actually hidden underneath here. What a prick.
Yeah.
Oh no, where am I? That's why I'm getting confused. Where the fuck am I?
Zero server threat detected. Movement detected. Minor.
Oh, there's a hidden... There's some sort of a hidden wall or something there.
Foreign entity spotted. Attempting new offensive position.
Yeah, I've got to access this server. I'm going to access it. It has to be from above.
Using alternate
Oh no.
position.
You'd have to be right there.
Moving to alternate
Alert. Server lock.
Oh, so I can go in here.
target tracking failed.
Move to re-establish visual contact.
Hang on, let's change this gun now. Problem is, can I get back out?
Minor.
Move
yes,
to
I can.
determine security
Oh!
risk.
Enhanced diagnostics data transmitted.
Compiling data.
Oh, I might have figured it out.
That's what she said.
Yes, all data. Yes, I got it, yes. And I can finish up on this, Commander.
Nice.
Yeah, so... Because what happens is, every time I find all data, it gives me parts for a key, and with 10 parts it forms a complete key. And what that key does, is it activates, or opens up a firewall.
Okay.
I'll quickly show you
Just
now,
make sure you
because...
open up the right firewall. It's
Yeah,
so
no,
too.
I've got heaps of keys. Watch this, right? This is the last thing I'll do in this game, and then I'll end the stream. But there's a fire key there, which I think is locking a bonus thing. I think that's a bonus node. So I think that's the only one that's on here so far. Yeah, and I've got, look how many keys I've got up my sleeve. I've got 4.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Alright, so if I do this, and that's what they're used for. You can also use the keys to activate more challenges if you run out of 3. You can use those to to do more challenges if you really want to be greedy, but I wouldn't do it for that. I'd save it for these. So now I can open this one up. parts are going to be nice bonuses. Yeah, 2.0. Oh, look at that, 3 fragments for the key. Perfect. Weapons parts. Yes. Frag grenade. There you go. So that's what that was unlocking, that fire key. And that, oh, there's another thorax mission there. So now,
Nice.
with the parts, that's the damage. Let me just check something quickly. Is this gun maxed out for damage? What about ammo capacity? I think this. Oh, look at this. I can actually upgrade this gun, Commander. Can you see this? So I can upgrade the rifle. I had one more upgrade for the damage. Because I always do damage first. I don't care about ammo capacity, rate of fire, accuracy. I don't give a shit about that. I just want something that can do damage. And then once that maxed out, and I maxed out the other ones, then I'll go back and worry about recoil or accuracy or whatever. But I think really it's the damage that's the important one.
I like the idea of magnetic modular weapons, eh? It's pretty cool. The idea of just having your, like, stabilizer floating there even though it's still attached.
Ooh. The shotgun is going to get upgraded. Oh, look at that. Oh, I've got heaps of stuff.
Shotgun looks kind of average. Like, out of all the weapon designs, that one's the kind of most boring one I found.
Yeah,
The gun and the sniper are really cool.
So that's maxed out for damage. Now there was one more thing. I wonder if I'm just curious to know if I increase the ammo capacity, does that mean that the game gives me more ammo?
Probably not, man. It's Breach. Maybe in the main game, but not Breach.
Well, I increased the ammo thing, so now it says I can carry 18. Oh, but it still gives me 17 bullets. Oh, what a prick! What a prick! What a prick! Okay, but at least I know now, so I won't worry about upgrading that again. So the only thing to upgrade for the pistol, rate of fire, do I really need that? Accuracy? I wouldn't even bother upgrading those. Actually, that'll do, that'll do. I can't be bothered doing these challenges. No, I think that's enough. No, because the thing is, with those puzzles, you want to enjoy them. You don't want it to turn into a grind, because it's not that type of game. Okay, so that's it for another stream of Deus Ex Mankind Divided Breach. I want to thank everybody for watching my broadcast, and I want to thank my special guest, Kush Coffee and Games, and my current guest, German Turtle. Don't forget to go and visit their channels when you get a chance. They're on my front page in the preferred channel list. And I'll be back in an hour with some Battlefront 2. And until then, take care, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.